right here is for Taskmaster. Season 4, episode number 3. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
A couple comments from the last episode, starting with Evan G, who says, "This is such a good episode. Here's a couple of fun male facts because she's great. She was wearing 2 different shoes because one of them was a shoe she used to juice the lime in the life task last episode, and she gave all the wax seals to a co-worker's son who's a big Taskmaster fan." Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Alright, Responsible says, "Fun to watch y'all think about how you would do the task, which I'm sure is something that everyone thinks about while watching. Also love hearing Taskmaster get the credit it deserves." Yeah, it's just gotten better and better, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Alright, then we have Daryl, who says, "Loved it. Great episode, great reaction." And last comments from Nick Q, who says, "I can't believe I forgot about Joe's smiling task." The way he had a smile every minute.
Oh, yeah.
With more exaggerated as the time continued. So I guess there's at least 2 tasks this season that had me crying laughing, because even just watching that again had me rolling. I don't remember being as into the live task as you guys were, but watching your reactions made me appreciate it better. Great episode.
Do you want this?
And I just said, do you know what? I thought you had to stay within that room.
Look at your little feet.
That is the sort of hiding place that my niece would choose. She's 5.
Do you know what? I came away from doing that and I thought, I've got this.
It's only one step away from when kids do this.
One step away.
You know what I thought the moment I saw it? I thought, Lolly, you're off the hook. Who's next?
Right, okay.
We've got our last place, surely.
Okay, and then we're going to see our last person. Noel Fielding, somewhere in here.
Oh my God.
Behind that
So it's just up to you, Greg.
Well, I mean, it's difficult because any part of that caravan looks like what Noel wears.
He might be out behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for you because I'm like Predator.
He is there.
He is there.
Okay,
So is he
I don't
hiding
know.
in a
I don't know
cabinet?
where Noel is.
Let's have a look at where Noel is.
Maybe he's made himself a
Yeah,
fruit.
CGI. Yeah.
Did they say we couldn't do that now?
CGI.
Wait, can I see it again now?
That's tight.
Is he actually on there? Oh, he is!
Very small and got on a fruit bowl.
He already had the banana suit.
Oh, that wins.
Obviously,
He
Noel's going
wins.
to be in first place. Okay.
Good job. He thought outside the box,
I've
babe.
decided it was actually very inventive, so I'm going to put him and Joe joint second.
Oh.
Do it?
So 4 points and 4 points. Yeah. Okay, now we're down to 2 points now for the 4th place person.
That's correct,
Yes.
and that is obviously going to be Lolly.
Lolly.
Obviously. At least she went to the trouble of sprinkling icing sugar in her own face.
Do you want anyone to clap when you reveal the last place, or just...
Well, I'd like everyone to give Mel 1 clap.
Good.
Okay,
Yes.
and in last place, Mel. Thank you. Alex, I sense a scoreboard update.
Okay, well, he's won both tasks so far, so the leader is obviously Mr. Noel Fielding.
There it is, bang!
That was super clever, though. That was very clever.
Like a team task.
Something like that.
I do, I have a team task.
Oh, look.
Come on, man, have a long pass.
That was cute, but the first one totally wins.
Yeah.
Whose trailer did you enjoy
It was so close. I thought they were both so
That dramatic
brilliant.
one, I always get you.
But I have to give it to the Scandinavian drama Tukma.
Right.
5 points available, though. Do you want to
Scandinavian drama, two best.
And 2 to the other team because they.
Come on, guys. I mean, come on.
You should have put a little bit of food in the middle.
One on there, Lolly.
There's 2 on at the moment. No, that's through, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yay!
I heard that whistle, they was out.
Yeah, so this is genuinely happened. You did it, and then there was an outbreak of avian bird flu, which means all chickens have to be kept indoors now. So
And
I
I had
picked...
avian bird flu, though.
And you may have it, yeah.
Entirely feasible, but...
Is this a joke or did this really happen?
And then I just
Yeah,
keep this
Murphy
around
should
with
always
my
come
chicken for the
around.
others.
Yeah. Why did you go from chickens to dogs? Because Lolly's going to ask that question.
Right, when?
Well, I say that. Lolly doesn't know what a chicken is. But she certainly doesn't know the difference between a chicken and a duck. These aren't all chickens, right? You kids.
They're all chickens,
You're
right?
so obsessed with your iPads, you don't know the difference between chickens and
You can
ducks.
see on the internet, I don't need to see chickens in real life.
What was Lolly's time for getting 3 chickens onto a mat?
13 minutes and 40 seconds.
Right.
Under quarter of an hour.
Okay.
I mean, this
You'll
is
see,
a big...
Probably
also
let
worth
him
bearing in
go.
mind, Mel didn't drive to the address. She was driven.
So they're
But
more
she
of a
just
Michael
has
Jackson
driving
esque.
lessons. She doesn't even drive herself.
Always have. They're string back,
String back,
string
leather.
back, red leather, and they're moulded exactly to the shape of my own hand.
Can you wear them as easily now they've had sausage in them?
I don't know why. I was trying to be clever.
Where are you?
I thought, keep.
Just pop some sausages in my driving gloves.
Well, they're gonna be upset. They ain't got nothing in the pocket. If it come out of the pocket.
Yeah, this one's gonna tear me to shreds.
Yeah.
I was scared of the one that barked at me when I left. He was a prick.
There can be. As a nation of dog lovers, we sometimes overlook that. Some dogs are pricks. What was Mel's
Well,
time
interestingly,
for getting 3 dogs on a...
Lolly took 13 minutes 40 with the chickens. Mel took 14 minutes 24 with a dog. So it's the equivalent, isn't it? It's a chicken dog
Okay.
scenario, isn't it? It's about the same. About the same. Do you want to see the little boys?
Is
Yes.
All Hugh, Joe, and Noel's attempts together.
What's your technique, Hugh?
I'm just being nice to the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come.
I pretend to be dead. Oh, it's so close. So close.
Is there any food?
Normal rules apply. Do whatever you want, Hugh.
Normal rules apply.
Food. Well, there's a kitchen.
Oh, of course.
There were sausages in the There were sausages in the house.
Okay. What's this?
Yeah. Listen, we've got a problem to deal with here, and that is the Lolly problem. It's not fair. I mean, that dog was a prick, Joe was right. But chickens across the board are pricks.
across the board.
Would you not have picked the chickens up?
Yeah, or kill them.
Okay.
I mean, silly Lolly trying to wrangle them when she could have just run round kicking their heads off.
So, what do you reckon? How much harder?
I think it's 40% harder.
40% harder.
Yeah.
So 40% of 5 points is 2.
Yeah, she should get an extra 2 points.
Okay.
I agree.
Thank you.
Yeah?
I totally
Yeah,
agree.
Which means that Mel gets 1, Lolly up to 4.
Look at her face.
I agree.
Bang.
Okay.
Bang.
Mel's
Now
reaction.
what? I got 1 point now.
Fishbowl's time.
Fishbowl. Pasta and chocolate? Let's go.
You say it like you would eat pasta and chocolate
I
together.
would not eat pasta.
So why did you say it like that?
I'm just saying, let's go with this craziness
What's
we're
going on?
about to do.
Okay.
Always happy whenever Clinton is
that wasn't very clear.
Natch, baby. Natch.
Oh Lord.
Is that actual chocolate? That is actual chocolate. That's actual bread.
Without moving the fish bowls, transfer the water from fishbowl A to fishbowl B.
You may only use the items on this table. Most water moved wins. That's got a very.
Let's see.
It's not a good bake.
Also, you must
not a
commentate
good
on
bake.
your
It's
attempt
not a good
task,
bake on it.
always referring to yourself in the third person. You have 5 minutes.
Oh.
You have 5 minutes, your time starts.
No one else had that part.
Right, Noel's read the task.
Oh no, everyone has that.
understand the task.
Oh, everyone has
Right,
that.
third person.
It's quite hard.
No. Get all the water from one bowl to the other without touching it.
They could touch it, I should say, they just couldn't move the bowl.
Okay, so anyone who did move the bowls,
Oh yeah, you couldn't move the bowls. And they had to commentate on themselves in the third person.
in the third person, I understand that.
I
But anyone who
got
did
that.
move the bowls,
Oh, they couldn't move the bowls.
you can't move the bowls.
Can't move the bowls.
Fine.
Shall we see Lolly?
Yeah.
She moved the balls. She moved the balls.
You can't move the bowl.
Everything. Without moving the fish bowls, she's going over to the fishbowl and she's just lifting it up to see how heavy it is. Without moving the fishbowls, she's taking the fish bowl and she's going to pour some water into this bowl. Without moving the fishbowls. Ah!
You see that?
The Hulk doesn't know what he's doing.
Some of that weird sucking stuff.
The chocolate did us. As soon as we saw chocolate, we couldn't concentrate.
It was the chocolate.
Yeah, we were just so...
chocolate. It's just, you never know what you're gonna get. You know, it's like a box of chocolates. It's just what it is. You see them coming from a mile away, do you?
As soon as you heard yourself, you're like, oh, and they had chocolate in this episode? Here I go.
Anyway, that was a really good episode right there. I mean, very funny, hilarious. Even the last task, again, was very good. Yeah, I mean, everybody came through on this one on there. I mean, you got some straight laziness on there, which still is always funny. And you got some brilliantness up on there, which is also still very funny. And so, all in all, it all makes it funny. And this was our first tie as well, which I like the tiebreaker. So they already got that figured out too, just in case that was going to happen, which I thought was very brilliant too as well. And so, yeah, a lot of fun on this one. Everybody was hilarious on here and had a lot of fun with it. And look, I'm with it. This is what it is. If it just keeps getting better like this, it is a very refreshing, entertaining show to watch. And so hopefully we get to stick around a little bit longer and see some more. Thank you.
Yeah, so I have to say my MVP of the episode is Noel, which it feels like he got almost robbed the win from the episode because his camouflage was brilliant. Yep. It is so clever and smart and like completely out of the box of thinking. I would have never thought of a digital edit, but they didn't say you couldn't. It just said you had to camouflage yourself. That was so like just refreshingly like surprisingly good. So he gets my MVP award for the episode. It's unfortunate he didn't win, but I loved the added element of having extra wordage on the envelope. So as far as not eating the chocolate, I thought that was so clever. It's so smart, and I love when the show does that. I will say I feel bad for Lolly. Because I thought they were trying to do the whole, misdirect, you get a different challenge than everybody else, but it seems like genuinely the avian flu happened at that point. They had to switch out animals, which is crazy. And that challenge to me would have been very intimidating because, like, dogs being, like, aggressive or, like, growling, I would have been super nervous about it. So, like, good on all of them for, like, making the best out of that moment. But that is a very stressful situation. To your point, I would have much rather just put bird food on the mat and try to get as many chickens on there and just like let it go because I feel like they're likely not going to attack me. So all in all, very entertaining though, very funny. I feel like everybody's coming into their own. Everybody had several highlights this episode, which I thought was great. So yeah, I really like the casting this time. I don't have one favorite, which every season so far series leading up to this, I've always had a favorite, but I generally just like almost everybody. Like, I mean, I don't not like anybody. So I'm like cheering them all on, which is something that, I haven't done as much in the first three. Not saying I didn't like all the other cast members, but I just feel like this is a very good, solid cast, and everybody kind of shines in their own moments, which is fun. So excited to see what the next episode brings.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Taskmaster Season 4, Episode number 3. And until next time.